that some people's children, it doesn't matter how bad they become, they will be preachers. They may travel far, they will come back and be preachers, and God will use them as though they have never sinned. But you, if your grandfather was worshiping Amadioha, your mom is the head of the coven, your father was still doing jazz, why people are laboring in prayer, are doing 30 minutes, do 3 hours, bro, the playing field is not level. Somebody's great grandfather was the first person that brought Christianity to Uyo. You think their life will be like your life? I'm trying to tell you that it will not be. The playing ground is uneven already, and the reason is because of this weird thing called covenant. For example, what did Saul do that David did not do? If it's to say he desecrated holy things, even David desecrated. David went and collected showbread and shared for his boys. Did you see the thing that David did to Uriah? When David wanted to kill Uriah, it was wickedness at its peak. When he discovered that Bathsheba was pregnant, he says, bring him from the battle, let him go and sleep with his wife. That man slept at the door that night. David fed the man and got him drunk, so that in his drunken state he will have no choice but to go home. That man, even as a drunk man, was a man of honor. When David saw that this man will not lose his honor, David decided that the man must die. And the only way to kill the man is to send the man with a letter that carries his death sentence. David gave that man the letter to take to the battlefield, and he knew that the guy would not open it. And you know that Uriah was not a Jew. He was a Hittite. He was not a Jew. He is listed in the mighty men of David. You know that Joab is not listed there. Uriah was that man. David killed that man, and David did like nothing happened. You know, it's when Nathan came to him that he repented. What happened before that time? Have you thought about it? David did not feel bad. He didn't feel like he had done anything wrong. And Nathan gave him a parable, and David arose with his self-righteousness. The one that did that must die. And Nathan looked at him and said, you are that man. Saul no do rich like that. Think, what did Saul do? You know, it was one thing that Saul did, that he collected kingdom from his hand. It was just one thing. They collected the kingdom. David lost 4 of his male children. 4 of his children died, but mercy was not lost. God said to David, no matter what happens, that even if your children wander away from me, what I will do is I will chasten them with the rod, but my mercy I will not take away. This is a good place to beg God, because mercy is based on covenant. If you look at God in the Old Testament, God had legitimate reasons to destroy the nation, but he didn't. For instance, you know that Israel divided into 2, Israel and Judah. The nation split into 2 because God promised David something. God promised David and said, forever your seed will sit on the throne of Israel. And at the point where he's not looking like it, God divided the nation so that he will fulfill his promise to David. You know, 10 tribes gone missing. Yes, 10 tribes were taken into Assyria. We don't know where they are today. So when you look at Israel now as a nation, it is Judah and then Benjamin inside small. The remaining 10 tribes are missing. We don't know where they are, because God said, forever I will not take away my mercy from David. God swore to David that his mercy will remain with him forever. You remember when Bartimaeus was crying, he said, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. When he called Jesus the son of David, there was something that he was activating in the spirit. What he was crying for was mercy. And you know, many times people think that mercy is not something you can pray for. The Old Testament root of mercy is loving kindness that is based on covenant. Is that God has sworn by covenant that forever I will favor you, and because of that, the thing that he brings to you, it will look like partiality, but there's covenant. In the Old Testament, you see that word